This happened to my cousin's father-in-law around the late 90s in northern Wisconsin. He was a quiet, no-nonsense kind of man, ex-military, lived by himself in a cabin out in the woods after his wife passed. People respected him, but he mostly kept to himself. One winter, there had been a string of petty break-ins around his area, tools missing, sheds rifled through, that sort of thing. Nothing huge, but enough that he started locking up more tightly at night. He figured it was teenagers or someone passing through. But then one night, he heard a thump outside around 2 a.m. Now, being ex-Army and pretty cautious, he didn't just flip on all the lights and yell out. He moved quietly, turned off the bedroom light, and looked out the back window. Snow had fallen earlier, so everything outside was pale and silent. That's when he saw the footprints coming in from the woods and leading straight to his shed. He grabbed his rifle and his flashlight and slipped on a coat. When he got to the shed, the door was hanging open. Inside, nothing looked missing. But the weird part was, there were no footprints going back. Just a set that came in. He went back in, locked up tight, and stayed up the rest of the night. The next day, he followed the prints back into the trees to see where they'd come from. They went maybe 30 or 40 feet, and then just stopped. No return prints. No path leading out. Like someone had been dropped there. He checked the trees for signs of a tree stand or rope or something. Nothing. He told my cousin's dad about it over coffee that weekend, shrugged it off with a joke about ghosts or aliens. But after that, he started leaving the porch light on all night and keeping his rifle a little closer. A few weeks go by. One night he wakes up because something feels off. No noise, no light, just a gut feeling. He gets up, checks the front door, locked. Then the back, also locked, but the shed door is open again. This time, he doesn't go outside. Instead, he sits in the living room with all the lights off, watching through the front window. Around 4 a.m., just as the sky is starting to get a little gray, he sees someone step into view. A man, tall and thin, not bundled up at all despite the cold. The guy just walks straight up to the porch and stands there. Doesn't knock. Doesn't move. After maybe 2 or 3 minutes of that, he reaches for the doorknob. That's when the old man flicks the safety off the rifle and yells through the door, "Try it, and you won't walk away." The man on the porch just smiles. Not scared, not surprised, just this slow, almost proud grin. Then he turns and walks off toward the trees. But here's the part that still freaks me out. When he followed the prints the next morning, they didn't lead into the forest. They led around the house, around and around, for complete circles, like he'd been watching, waiting. He moved out that spring, left the place locked, sold it cheap. Said he never wanted to know what would have happened on night 5.